All right, so we're gonna work on getting to an 8-digit grid coordinate now. So we'll use this warm spring right here as an example. So we already know what the 4-digit grid is for this by using this bottom left corner. We know that it's 8499, this square right here. We know that because up here you can see our east-west is 84, and then our north-south is 99. So we know to start right here. But that's not specific enough if you're navigating. So we want to get within 10 meters, so we will use an 8-digit grid coordinate. And to do that, we'll use a military protractor. So to do that, first thing you need to do is make sure you're using the right triangle, because there's 3 of them on here. We'll be using the 1 in 50,000 triangle, because the map says 1 in 50,000. The other way that you know that you're using the right triangle is that it will be the only one that fits with the grid squares. So it fits perfectly in both corners. Whereas if you tried to use this smaller one for 1 in 100,000, it doesn't make any sense because it doesn't go to the top of the square. So the first thing that we have to do is put this right angle right in that bottom left corner where we said we always start. Once you get there, you're going to slide the protractor to the right until you get to your point. All right, so once this vertical line intersects with the worm spring, we stop. And when we read right here, these numbers are in 100 meters each because there's 10 of them. We see 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's just short of 5. So we'll call it 49. And that will give us our east-west coordinate of 8449. So now we don't move the protractor for the next part. Since we already have it in place, all we do is read up from the bottom to where that warm spring is. And it appears to be just between the 7, 5, and the 8. So we'll call it 75. Between 70 and 80. So we will call it 75. So now with that, we now have our 8-digit grid. We have MH, which is the 100,000 meter designator. And then we have 844999975. And this grid coordinate will get us within 10 meters of warm spring.